Water is the source of life. Life is impossible without it. The role of water resources is crucial for agriculture, community development, and economic efficiency. The drinking water is especially important. It should be of high quality, safe and healthy, providing the organism with the necessary microelements. Basen is one of the 560 communities in Armenia, where local self-government bodies are responsible for water resources protection, use and management. The community is located in Shirak region, 14 kilometers southeast of the regional center of Gyumri. The village is located in an area with abundant water resources. Karnat Reservoir is located within the administrative area of the community. Although that reservoir was used for irrigation purposes in the past, it is not used at present. The reason is the high cost of electricity required to pump water to the farmlands. As a result of climate change, frost, hailstorms, and long-term droughts have become frequent in recent years. The mentioned phenomena have a negative impact on the activities of individual farmers. Winter is long and cold here, with steady snow cover. Sometimes there are strong winds, snowstorms, and frosts are frequent. Being one of the sectors most vulnerable to climate change, water resources have a major impact on public health. After the inspections made by the Sanitary Epidemiological Service in Basen, they frequently notify by letters that the drinking water of the community does not comply with the standards. We started to apply to non-governmental organizations. We applied also to the relevant authorities, but in vain. They mainly justified that it was not possible to change anything, that we had to hand over the system to a private water supply company. In a word, they somehow avoided this problem. But thanks to God, we were able to find an institution in our search in 2016. It was the Climate Forum S project that managed to solve somehow the problem of Basen community. During a number of meetings with the community residents and a representative of local authorities, Country Water Partnership NGO was continuously discussing Basen's water supply problems. Though the community's drinking water comes from natural springs, it is not safe because of the lack of chlorination station. The water supply system of Basen community is operated by the community administration and a system is supplied from its own sources. There is a 500 cubic meters capacity daily regulation reservoir west of the community, which is dominant over the whole village. Because of the lack of chlorination station in the water supply system, chlorination is not duly performed, and this contains high risks in terms of water pollution and disease outbreaks. About 400 to 500 meters north of the daily regulation reservoir, 255 meters long segment of the water main passes through a storm drainage gorge and is laid fully overground. Additionally, the water main is constructed with polyethylene pipes not suitable for drinking water, and there is also great risk for water main damage during floods. Within the framework of the Climate Forum, a second project implemented by the Armenian Red Cross, the works of renovation of the drinking water main and construction of the chlorination station started. The design work started in winter 2016 by Ginj Ltd, the winner of the tender announced by the Country Water Partnership NGO. Now we see a part of Basen community where the daily regulation reservoirs, location and a segment of the water main to be constructed is seen. Construction is chlorination station is planned under the design and the area of the daily regulation reservoir, which will operate with calcium hypochlorite powder. Chlorination equipment will be installed in a chlorination station, where the chlorine lime will be prepared and pumped by means of dosing pumps into the water main, supplying the daily regulation reservoir. Chlorination equipment installed in a chlorination station includes digital dosing pump consisting of a step motor and a body with electronic nozzle, a membrane dosing head, valves, and a test tank. There are also electrical mixers that provide a liquid cap in dosing tank and a constant mixing of a certain quantity of the dosed liquid. This drawing shows the span part of the water main in the part of the storm drainage gorge. The span segment is about 15 meters. This segment has concrete supports. Besides, thermal isolation is planned for the water main in the overground part to protect it against freezing. A steel casing pipe is planned on a water main. Full reconstruction of the mentioned 255-meter-long segment is planned under the design. This segment will be buried, following all the requirements for burying of the main related to the depths, etc. The community residents highly appreciated the activities carried out within the framework of the project and were always ready to support this process. During the 1.5-month-long construction, the community provided food for the workers, and the community volunteers were involved in various construction works. One of the most important achievements of such project was the importance of changing the mindset of community residents, which inspired the younger generation to solve numerous inner community problems and make the community a better place for themselves and other fellow villagers. We consider our community a bit different from the other communities because the whole network of introducing alternative technologies in our community is a step forward. We have tried to use solar energy, we have used thermal energy. At present we have a small workshops for producing fuel from waste. We have greenhouses, we have small biogas workshops. All this is a part of community development. And the most important achievement that Basen community may have, and the community will have for sure in 2017, is established of a civic circulation foundation. The foundation will be managed by the whole community, and the money will be disposed entirely by the residents of the community. Establishment of such a financial and economic mechanism will enable more independent and effective planning and implementation of climate change adaptation activities at individual, group and community levels. We made a proposal and the government accepted this proposal to establish a civic circulating investment foundation since 2013 to serve projects aimed at climate change adaptation and mitigation projects in accordance with the Convention on Climate Change. This project must not be considered only in terms of climate change. They will also promote a country development, economic development, social development, and be desirable in general. In terms of climate change, they also need to address the issues identified by the Convention of Climate Change. The project is definitely successful because the problem of safe drinking water availability for Basen community was solved. It enshrined the community's ownership of the water supply service, guaranteeing affordable water for the community residents. The project implementation also allowed the local residents to think about having their contribution to global warming and climate change mitigation process.